And we are back again, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome to the 7 of 7, the Drink Bar Game show that explores the inebriated minds of our guests. You haven't learned your lesson, have you? You're back again as true rebel children of a con, hungry for the fun, entertainment, and of course informative content that will bring your way weekly. Well, since we have not received a cease and desist from the Nigerian government, we'll regale you with more decadence. We're unabashed about our house style, as it seems to work just right. We remain the only Drink Bar Game show on Nigerian TV and maybe the world. Note that this show is recorded under a controlled environment and our guest will be chauffeured to any location of his choice after. Remember to always drink responsibly. This is 7 of 7. My name is OJ, and signing his sobriety into my hands tonight on this social experiment is this icon and a gift to world music. Widely known for his advocacy and no old bad personality, he has always been focused on his music, using it as a weapon for the people. His tongue, a fierce sword when unsheathed, his mind a political library of past and present Nigerian events. It would be dangerous to cross his mind barefoot. He has succeeded in creating his own identity, separate from the legend of his father, while being very respectful towards this legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you this evening a legend in the Afrobeat genre, a Grammy nominee, and the son of the legendary African icon himself, Fela Kuti. Yes, you might already know who he is. His music is rhythm and melodious, an important blend of activism, and of course, it will get you grooving and thinking at the same time. A voice for social justice, and of course, he uses his platform to raise awareness about issues such as poverty, corruption, and inequality. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome to the show, the one and only. Now you had to follow up. Now you.
Me?
The one and only.
I thought you had
Seun
another guest hiding under the
Kuti.
thing. No.
We have Seun Kuti in the building.
Let me just say before we start. This
What are you
is so
saying?
that I do not.
I hear you now.
If I lose this show, it's because it's been rigged. This is a rigged game show. I will just say this polling unit agent is late. We accept that.
So it's not our fault.
We accept that.
It's not our fault.
You didn't give us the right address in the beginning. You moved the polling unit in the last minute. You moved the polling unit in the last minute.
So as I hear you rich, you want this scatter.
No, just to let everybody know. Not be saying after I lose, I can say I want to say it first. So let's go now. Yes, welcome. This intro is great. Yeah. My next show. Yeah. You cannot busy that night.
Oshe.
Hey, I have something for you.
Oshe girls go join.
No, just introductory. Can't just do a job and go home.
Okay, see me, I don't play with hustle, no. Okay, yeah.
Let's just
do the job and yeah, okay. Great. Yes, thank you very much, Seun Kuti, for joining us. Yeah, this is like we've been trying to track you down, but
it's not been easy. Let's not go there.
Before we start calling out people now.
Let's not go there.
The rule right here on the show 7 of 7 is that you ask a total of 7 questions throughout the duration of this session, and we'll be taking from the life of Fela Kuti, the life of Seun Kuti. We'll be taking from Afrobeats, and of course we'll be taking from activism. Any other thing outside those things, it's null and void.
Okay. Okay, just again, another point to these rules are just being made now.
Yes.
They just create the rule now. You see? No, in the middle of the game.
That's what I'm telling you. The life of Seun Kuti, Afrobeat, that's music,
in the middle of the
and
game.
Activism.
In the middle of the game.
For each question we do not get correctly, we must drink.
This is why I came.
To drink the drink.
This is why I came.
Okay, so what will you
Maybe
drinking?
if I get it correct, if I will drink.
Wow, you want to pull Auntie Yenny on me?
Yeah, because also people are giving me food.
Oh, that bread and
this is a good show, Sha. You know?
You go chow first, what you drink?
Give me, I'm taking care of you. Also with a chauffeur to take you home after. Oh, can I come next week?
No. Our drink will finish.
Oh, wow.
What would you like to drink today?
I'll drink the red wine.
Okay.
Fun fact, they say it's good for your heart. It's not so true. That's not scientific.
Don't spoil it, just leave it.
Okay, let me tell you it's not scientific.
If you hate people that drink it, let them just continue enjoying it. That, oh yeah, this is. Yes, you are very vocal on social media. Is there any?
And this is the first time I'm having shots of wine.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be glass, Abby. Yeah. It's you down to drink wine. Have you met any of? Let's talk about most of the people that you've been having unnecessary. Yeah, you know that fan base on social media. Have you met any of Whiskey FC? Anybody from that fan club?
Well, you know, I think...
or it's only social media that they have mouths?
I think online and on ground are two different realities. It's true. Online and on ground are two different realities. I don't really... And also, I don't take the opinion of people I don't know in real life. Personal, virtual. It's just a virtual opinion. You know, I know no matter how it feels, the virtual is still not real. Although it has real life consequences to a certain extent.
Like
it's
what?
still not real. No, like, I mean, through social media, people can do things that affect the real world.
Yeah.
You understand? But at the same time, that space is still not the real world.
Have you weighed in on a particular subject on social media that you just said, oh my, for just stay, for not talk?
No. Anytime I talk, I don't talk around.
You mean that, man?
I'm
with your full chest?
I'm ready to go. I don't have much I'm doing. Once I've practiced my sax, you know, I've written...
Get the sax!
Well, I've written some lines of a song that day, you know, I'm free. I'm free. I really... And I have only one kid, my daughter living with me and her mom. I don't have much to do, you know. We have people helping around the house. I don't have to do chores. So if you come at me, trust me, I have time.
What about madam?
And I don't take myself too serious. So
what about madam? Does she once in a while say, just free?
No, she's doing her TikTok content.
So she ain't got your time?
I say I have time. That's what people don't know. They think I'm too serious. Like, I have time. You know, I'm ready. We drag ourselves on there. I don't take myself that serious. And it's virtual, you know. Yeah, I don't think you're going to come and meet me face to face. And
see it.
So let's enjoy ourselves virtually.
Okay. So first, we're going to just pick one. This is a means of us signing the dotted lines that we obey by the rules
that we just made.
Yes, that you are aware of.
Yes.
That the questions are from the lives of Seun Kuti, Afrobeat music, and of course activism.
Okay.
So help us. Yeah.
Yes. The ancestors guide us.
So now that we're both clear,
you know me, I'm protected by the ASS, the Ancestral Secret Service. So they are here. Yes.
Where?
They are here. The ASS.
I can't see them, Abi.
You can't see. You can't see them. They are here already. They are in the right position. Nothing can. Everything is.
Did I say this thing don't go spiritual?
Yes. The ASS are present. Everybody relax, keep calm. You are protected.
I'll be feeling this back up, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go on this quick break. And we'll be back to start the game. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to 7 of 7. And today we'll libate with Afrobeat's finest, Seun Kuti right here in the building. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Like Freddie, let me say, get my question ready. Let me see you threaten me. Like, see only you get question.
I always like it when my first question, whoever the guest is, just drinks ASAP. Like we just clear it from beginning and they win.
Yeah, I like that.
Now my first question. You were nominated for a Grammy in 2018 for the Black Times album in the World Music category, a category that has visited the Kuti music dynasty many times, that particular category. Made joined you in the League of Grammy nominees in your family when he was nominated alongside his father, your brother, for the album Legacy. His father, Fela Kuti, had been nominated for the award several times. The legend, Fela Kuti, received the nomination once. This is just we having banter first before I drop my question. It would seem like a travesty not to have the Kuti representative in the world music category each year, wouldn't it? Like every year, you guys just put person for there from the Kuti family.
Every year we kind of
drop.
Yeah, we are largely represented. But my dad, I don't think Fela ever got a nomination.
Got the nomination here, true?
Which year?
He never did.
Fela never got one.
He never did.
Fela never got one.
So if there's a year that we don't have a Kuti representative, how would that make you feel? Either yourself, Made, or Fela Kuti?
I mean, there are a few years we've not been represented in the thing. I mean,
but it has been like back to back now.
Yeah,
one way or the other.
And that is actually due to the hard work of my senior brother. My last album was, let me not say anything, because I want to ask you that question, so let me not give you the answer.
You can.
But anyway, you know, Brafemi and Madi, because Madi was doing his album, Brafemi had to do these 2 albums with him. So they've been the ones. Me, I've just been COVID, chilling. Like, oh, Shimon, you go to record COVID, man. Is COVID out there?
Now my
But
question.
now my record company is on my neck. Like, I have to go and record this
you
song.
need to drop something. Okay, my question right now. King Sunny Ade holds the record for being the first Nigerian to have been nominated and won in this category in 1998, after winning one in a different category in 1984. Your question. Who was the second Nigerian ever to win a Grammy in the Best World Music category at the Grammys?
Nigerian, wait, when you say Nigerian, do you mean a Nigerian that's home-based, homegrown, or a Nigeria that has been Europeanized or Americanized, that is like US citizen Nigeria, American citizen, like a Nigerian.
A Nigerian.
Homegrown, home-based.
And the title of the album.
Title of album, I think it's Burner. And the title, what was the title of the second album?
You're asking me?
Way Too Big.
Way Too Big?
I mean, that's the title of the album.
Okay, let me give you a clue.
That's the title of the album.
It was a giant on that project.
No. The first album did not win.
Okay.
The one with the African Giant album.
Okay.
No, it was the Way Too Big. But I don't know the title. I thought that's the title of the album.
So you feel that that's Burner?
Yeah.
You feel it's Burner?
Yeah. Homegrown. That one.
Homegrown,
Yeah. Your own question is leading you to drink. My brother, should I serve you? I can serve you. I'm humble. If Jesus Christ can wash the leg of his disciples, who am I?
But you remember the deal that we struck? That for each question you do not get correctly.
I got this question correct, more correct than you.
That you do not get correctly, you will drink.
No, I said I will help you. But I'm not yet in the help you.
No, that wasn't the deal we struck. You remember we did it. That for each question you do not get correctly, you will drink.
But I've got the question right now.
So freestyle.
Drink, you got your question wrong. You are trying to.
That's not the deal.
Question.
That's not the rule.
Okay, I'll drink.
No need.
I'll drink.
No
I'll
need.
drink.
You just won't drink, Abi.
Because wine is good for your heart.
Yeah, so they say. My next question. You toured Italy last year with the Egypt 80 band. You played Milan, Naples, and Florence. What would you summarize your general experience of the Italian people and their reception to the Afrobeat genre and, of course, activism?
I have a big European following, not only in Italy. I'm doing a 3-month European tour starting next week.
Okay.
Europe has been Europe is basically like the backbone of my career, like in terms of following, album sales, recognition, and stuff like that. In terms of getting work too. So not only in Italy, my first award nomination was for the European Grammys, which was called the Victoire de la Musique.
Your very first nomination?
Yes, for any award. Yes,
in
2008 for my first album. So yeah.
Let's even talk about. Let's touch that. You don't get nominated for Nigerian awards,
which is a shame.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, that's something to ponder on, ladies and gentlemen. Now, your question.
I've been nominated before.
I think the Headies has nominated you before.
I've been nominated before.
Yeah, the Headies has
long time. Yeah. But I don't get frequent nominations. It's like a once in a blue moon thing. Yeah. But it is what it is.
Okay. Now your question. In 2019, a grassroots political movement that started in Italy that aimed to challenge the rhetoric of the far-right League Party that promoted anti-immigrant and anti-EU sentiments. The movement's name comes from the way its supporters packed themselves tightly together at rallies like sardines in a can. Their message was simple: to promote a message of inclusivity, tolerance, and respect for diversity in Italy. Do you have an idea what this group are called?
No. Hell no. Italian political party. I don't have any idea what it's called.
Okay.
No.
Okay, since you don't have, just drink.
It's not your fault.
They are called the Les Sardines. The answer was somewhere in the...
I know, but I wasn't going to guess,
The Sardines movement caught the attention of the Italian media and soon gained national and international attention. It inspired other similar grassroots movements across Europe and, of course, beyond. What's your own movement called? You have a movement?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, what's it?
I'm not telling you.
Is that part of your question?
Yes.
Really? Okay. I know this thing.
Good. So just...
Okay, it's your turn. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the part where I get to brag. Looking at the table so far.
I got only one question wrong. This one is I help you.
Yeah,
this is I help you. This is called I help you. This is I help you. Where you got your own question wrong.
So 2 down.
Which is you see why it's not good to help. So you see why help. You see what you get for helping. You see.
Your turn. And please tamper justice.
You okay?
Yeah.
You. In fact, let me ask you my first question. In 1977, Fela launched a political party, and due to the intrigues of politics, then the party was never registered because of the fear of Fela's popularity and what it might mean for that democratic process that was being held in '77. And in 2020,
hey God,
I revived this party. What was it called?
I know it does movement. It has R, it has N. Give me clues.
Clues. I gave you clues. Did you hear the clues I gave you? 1977. 2020.
No, the clue is like
Fela,
you give me option.
Seun. What else do I want to give you again?
Movement.
Does this show have timing? Because are you allowed to think for the answer till the show finish?
Movement for the... Hey, wait. Movement for the emancipation.
That's MEND.
of Niger Delta.
That's MEND.
I know it has movement, Sha.
I agree. Yes. Movement of the people. Oh.
MOP.
Yes, I feel you.
I
feel you. MOP. Don't worry.
And that's something like, yeah.
You know, and as I said, Obasanjo was the one that was military head of state in '77 that did that dispensation. And recently he wrote a letter to the British head of courts. They should tamper justice with mercy in the case of Senator Ekeremadu for kidney trafficking. Now Nigeria don't even know the trafficking, now they don't kidney us, John. Anyway.
Is your political movement now, is it official? Because I heard that there were issues of it being an official party in Nigeria. Is it official now?
It's not yet registered,
okay.
But we are in the process this June because we couldn't register throughout the whole campaign. INEC stopped the registration process throughout the election cycle. But so they are back now.
So we're looking at next 4 years?
Yeah, I'm looking at next. We're looking at the next midterm for the local government, Senate.
Oh, yeah. You start from there first.
Start looking at how can field candidates.
Okay. What will you be coming out for? Presidency?
No, nothing. My position is lifetime position, chairman of the party.
So you just push somebody else to go for the...
I can't stop playing music and collecting politicians' salary.
They'll just say, our president is going on tour. It will be...
There'll be problems. And trust me, except I want to steal Nigeria's money. Presidential salary no reach me.
Oh shit.
Yes, now Nigeria go at least 4 million or something a year. Yeah. I'll spend 4 million this week.
Okay, your next question.
Yeah, so and he wrote this letter to these UK people that was largely ignored.
This is the second question.
Yes, my second question. For them to tamper justice.
Make I just know say I did drink.
With mercy.
I go drink everything today, okay.
But I think they didn't really listen because they still sentenced him to some kind of long jail term. How long did they sentence our senator? They just sentenced him last 2 weeks.
10 years.
And
no, your question is...
I heard the answer being whispered here.
No, your question...
I heard the whispers. I've said it that this show...
It's a figment of your
Call my lawyer. We are going to Supreme Court. We are going to Electoral Tribunal. Now. Oh, Jigidi. Call Femi Falana. Somebody please. My head. I heard
Call
it.
Mike Ezokume.
I heard it with my ear.
But your question was how many years? And
I said how long was the
10 years.
sentence for? And I
You
can't hear.
did not put hand inside
No,
before.
now you know what I talk the full, because you say 10 years. That's not the full answer. So I'm telling you to give me the full answer. Like when you do maths, you don't want show walking. You can't jump to the answer. 10 years and somebody can't whisper the rest.
What's the best talk? No.
For
you to hear something, what's the best talk?
I cannot say it because that's giving you the answer. Because let's say you know hear. But I hear. I told you, you people stop. The Ancestral Secret Service are at work here.
10 years. 6 months.
After the answer, yeah, I must still drink. You didn't get it.
Looking at the bar, 2 down on Seun Kuti's side.
This drink, first, you see, it says 2 down. I got my question.
You did?
Do we have a rewind button?
We don't.
You know that the bad thing is that people are going to watch this show. I want to hear you lying like this. Your reputation will be tarnished.
I know people get a reputation
before.
before.
We won't vote for you when we come out. We won't vote when you come out in future. Now this video, this tape, can you trust a man like this? This is the tape MP will use to fight your candidacy in PDP. So I know you will come out in PDP. This is your behavior.
Now come out under MOP.
No. You
don't like people like me.
You don't want it.
Okay.
If you fight corruption, fight corruption.
So I want to fight corruption.
Fight corruption.
Nah.
The whole thing. Because with corruption,
I don't like this corruption.
Let me tell you something. Nip it in the bud. Just end the corruption once and for all. Let those powers that be, that wants to use you, know that you are fully against
powers that be. Use me.
You see, the youths. You are the youths we are talking about.
We'll go on a quick break and we'll be back to Country 7 of 7.
We are talking about.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's still 7 of 7. OJ right here in the building, and of course we have. It's 2 now. And we have, of course, have Seun Kuti in the building, and I'm leading. I just want to say that.
You're not leading. It's 1-1. But if you really want to fight corruption, as we have,
now you fight corruption.
Since you have refused
to fight
corruption,
but in future,
I assure you,
in future,
that corruption will fight you.
Let's see how that goes. Now my next question, you've collaborated with a few contemporary artists in the past, artists like Common, Robert Glasper, there was Yasin Bey, aka Most Def, Leroy of Beast of No Nation, and of course a whole lot of people in Nigeria.
Janelle Monáe recently, our big single.
Yes. Are you seeing what Janelle Monáe is posting on Twitter now?
That's my friend.
Yeah, that's
my good friend.
A new
she
video,
still messaged me last week.
A new video is very...
Let me pepper you.
A new video is... That's bragging right. That's bragging right there.
I have good friends.
Yeah. There's no correct answer to this. My next question.
You see another cheating.
You either spill or you drink.
Okay.
Apart from individuals in the Kuti family dynasty, which African artist would you say is currently a true champion of the Afrobeats genre?
Champion?
That is killing it.
Many of them now. What do you mean drink or spill? Whiskey, Davido, Burna Boy, Thames, Tiwa Savage, Don Jazzy.
So is it not them that they call the new fellas?
But well, it's people that are putting that title on them, really.
Oh, okay.
You know, and maybe in their own ignorance sometimes think that way. But everybody is ignorant about something, and the real thing about being a human being is that when you get new information, you have to adjust to it. If you are truly a human being, you know, you get new information, you learn something new, you adjust to it. So
yeah. You feel these guys are killing it for you?
I mean, not for me. I mean, it's facts.
Afrobeat genre. Okay, so because of that, because you spilled a name, I'll drink on your beer.
No, you're not drinking on my behalf. You're drinking because it's the rules of the game.
No, it's not. It's not.
Just drink because you're supposed to have drank this drink.
No, this one I
like,
just want to drink for you.
3 questions ago
to
fight corruption. Because you got a question wrong, you have fed the answer.
Let me make it worse.
Through the grapevine.
Let me make it cool. I'll drink your drink for you. I'll drink it.
Why? No, you not like that. It's me that drank it. No. No, I don't trust you at all. So I can't trust you again. There's nothing here.
I wanted to even drink your drink.
Face your drink.
Okay.
Not only can I not trust you, I know that you are invested in corruption. So you see.
I'm in trouble today. My next question.
Yeah, exactly. Ask it. I hope it doesn't have to do with corruption, Sha.
In 2017, you were credited with the words, "Music critics are in no position to judge anybody's art." You were defined as wide and malleable. Can you unravel what you meant by this, by the way, when you talked about this?
Yes, no, it's true. I mean, like, it is, I said, it is stupid to critique somebody's art. Because art is very subjective, you know, and who is this art critic that knows so much and is not doing? You know, if you know about it so much, why are you not doing it? You know, art critics are, for me, are like the world tolerates them because there's space for them
to talk.
People want to hear bad things about people. You know, people have to create people that are gatekeepers.
Now that we're talking about these influencers, aka one way or the other, they are saying they are activists. Before your father,
but with activism, there must be consistency.
Yeah.
You know, you can't be contradicting. You know, this is what I don't understand about the Nigerian people. How can somebody that is telling you A today, not telling you B tomorrow, still have your trust? I mean, anyway, go on.
Before your father, the great Fela Kuti, who was the first African musician to embrace activism through music?
Before Fela, wow. Let me see. There were a few. Let me see. But activism in Nigeria or in Africa?
Africa.
Activism through music.
Why they give you this thing now?
But you have to stay now, like, because if you are saying globally, there are so many.
Let's do Africa.
Africa.
Before Fela Kuti.
Before Fela Kuti. Using their music exclusively for activism like that. Nobody.
Final answer.
Final answer. You might have had a song about independence, some song about, but to exclusively be political with music before Fela, nah, nobody.
So will you drink first before I tell you the answer?
No, if you give me your answer, I mean, you have been given fake news. That's why you said Femi won. Let me give you your question. Let me throw your question right back at you. And Miriam Makeba being a great activist and musician, you know, whose career spanned many decades in many different styles. You know, she ended up marrying a very popular Black Panther political activist and strongman, whose name is Stokely Carmichael. Upon marrying Mary Makeba, he changed his name to an African name, naming himself. I'm going to give you all the clues you need.
Okay, thank you.
After two great African leaders, the president then of Ghana and of Guinea. What was his African name? This husband of Mary Makeba. He named himself after the then president of Ghana and the then president of Guinea in the 60s, in the height of our liberation.
So he picked one from the Ghana president and
he
one
picked
from
one name from he picked the name of the Ghana president and he picked the name of the Guinea president and made the two names into one name for himself. What was his name? This Miriam Makeba that you like so much, her husband. And
Kwame.
Close. I gave you the clue. The last name. Add the Guinea guy. Kwame what? Are we going to spend all day? Nkrumah is the same person. Kwame Nkrumah is the Ghanaian.
Kwame.
Who will tell this guy to drink?
Half now, abi?
No, drink the whole drink. His name was Kwame Toure.
Hey,
after Sekou Toure of Guinea. Now my follow-up question, next follow-up question.
Tampa justice messing.
My next two, my second one of my two. Since we're in the activism,
I don't find trouble.
Without the black star that led the way, this one is very simple. If you don't get this one, your producer must fine you out of your salary because it shows that you lack any Pan-Africanist
in me.
in
Knowledge.
fact, the corruption has consumed the
My
Pan-Africanism in you.
Let's go.
Without the black star that led the way, many African nations would never have been inspired to rid themselves of colonialism. What year did Kwame Nkrumah and the CPP liberate Ghana?
Jeez, I saw this. 19
I repeat, Nigeria got independence in 1960.
60, yeah.
I said the black star that led the way.
1950.
I give you a clue.
Don't leave me on. 1950. God damn it. 1957.
Ah, who gave the answer?
Why you dey whine me? They whine me.
Where's your phone?
You dey whine me.
Where's the phone? You got it.
That's a lie.
You got it. 1957.
That was a wild guess.
It's a lie. I still
I
believe
swear.
corruption was involved.
I swear.
Well, you understand. You are pandem. You are the pandem of television. You are the pandem of television. Very soon that you will faint. I'll ask you one question now. You will faint.
And you not say, honorable.
Off your mic. Somebody, person doesn't shout it. Off your mic.
Off the camera. Off the camera. So on that close note, we'll go on a quick break. And looking at the table,
it's 2-1.
but you can see 2-2.
It's
We'll
2-1.
we'll be back.
It's 2-1. This is it.
We'll be back. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Still 7 of 7. OJ, I'm in the building, and of course, Seun Kuti is in the
You
building.
can't even get this next one. Let me just talk before you talk. You can't get this next question out for you.
And well, look at
Just drink now.
Okay, let me just put it here.
Drink now.
So you are going first with the questions.
Drink now because I don't want you to waste time. Because you know, say you like to waste time. You're going to wait for 6. If I want to ask you the question this time, no, drink your own drink. Stop nearing my own scores. We're counting your scores.
Yeah, your question.
The Kuti boys, Fela, Femi, Seun, Made, are known to be exponents of this wonderful instrument called the saxophone. The inventor, Adolphe Sax. You don't fear. I'm not that wicked.
Okay, let's see how that goes.
Invented this instrument in Germany. In what year? I've given you the place, the name of the person, the name of the instrument. Just give me the year.
The saxophone.
Yes. Or as my daughter used to call it when she was a kid, saxophone.
Oh wow. What's
Year. The year.
Adolphe Sax?
Yes, invented the sax in
What year was he born? Bros, I know you follow your gist. What year was he born?
I can tell you when he gave birth to him in K2. They gave birth to him in K2, but I can't tell you the year he was born. But tell me the year the sax was invented.
It's late
This
now.
guy, drink. You are wasting time. If you don't have the answer, drink. 19 what?
1953.
Drink. Wrong answer.
Is it 59?
I'm not going to drag you back the way I drag you. You're going to go quickly collect 7 from your guys. Bring your cup here. 1840. The saxophone was invented by Adolphe Sax in 1840. When even Fela's music being influenced so much by funk, by jazz, blues. Fela originally was a trumpet player. Many people don't know this. All through the Club Lobitos era, into the Africa 70 era, the first time Fela played the sax on an album was in Gentleman. And this was 1976 already. Fela didn't play, he was a trumpet and pianist.
So good. No, nice one. Thank you for the knowledge.
You're welcome.
Okay, next question.
I'm
Make sure,
to ask again.
So you're going to
2-2 again. Okay, okay.
make sure I can answer this.
Speaking of Fela, he died in 1997, August 2nd. Very terrible day for me, actually. How old was he?
53. 19.
Drink.
Wait.
Fela was 58 years old.
Wait, now you know let me finish
drink,
now.
you answer.
Damn.
Corruption.
But you don't let me finish.
Corruption. Eh?
1997 minus 1950.
Fela was born in 1938.
1938.
Yes, and you'd have said 59 if you calculate it like that, but you didn't do his birthday in October, so it was 58. Drink 4-1. In fact, this is my cup. Me I put on here because it's the help cup. Maybe I say it's part of the.
I don't like what is happening on this show.
I have to miss all your questions, or else you've lost.
To
this
meet
game.
up. Bragging rights.
You've lost this game. I'm going to take your chair home.
My next question.
Oh, your cap.
Not just the inside.
Yeah, no, I have the SS here. Just two, and I put this chain inside. Where am? Nothing will happen.
My next question, my question right now, the history of the African Shrine is one many never get tired of hearing. It is currently situated in Alausa as a major landmark in the annals of that area.
I know this guy wants to.
You can't mention Alausa without describing a route toward the shrine or away from the shrine, using it as a focal point. Now, since we're talking about the African Shrine and people, the African Shrine is quite synonymous with Alausa. That's the new African Shrine in Alausa. Have you ever wondered or delved into the true meaning of the word Alausa?
It's not actually Alausa, it's Alausa.
Alausa?
Yes.
What is the meaning of the word Alausa?
I'm a Yoruba boy. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, let's go.
Really?
Yes, sir.
This is my question.
Yes, sir.
Walnuts.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah.
Walnuts! Alausa. Outside is walnuts. What else?
Final answer?
What do you mean final answer?
No, interesting.
It's not that nut that you eat that is bitter after you drink water. Walnuts. Hausa is, in fact, you know who let me know this? I'll give you a good backstory.
Let's go.
It was Baba Ani. Baba Ani was my dad's band leader. He was my band leader as well till he retired. Like, he has been calling me since because I have to give him a car today. He thinks I'm dodging, but the car is in my house, but I have to do this.
Oh, you promised that you will give him a car?
He was in my car one day and I was supposed to drop him there. So I'll drop at Alausa. It's not Alausa, it's Alausa. And he corrected me because we're not. So I know Hausa is walnuts.
But how is this stable like this?
Because you are losing drastically.
Okay, my next question. The shrine has served as a hub for political and social activism, with musicians using their music to address issues such as corruption.
In Nigeria, don't pass corruption. In Nigeria, it's
corruption. Poverty and, of course, human rights. There are many disparities in how some people view the shrine as against its being more positive influence on the society. It has played host to dignitaries like the French president and, of course, Hugh Masakila, Angelique Kidjo, and even recently, Portable, Zazu. How important would you say the new African Shrine is in plotting of the Afrobeat and the Afrobeat genre?
Now, this is a question.
No, it's not a question. It's just banter.
It's a question I can drink to.
Okay, no, it's just discuss.
It's banter I can drink.
Okay.
To.
Okay, so
but
three down on
No, it's on this side. See, losing is the one you lose is here. These ones are leisure drinks. These are pressure drinks. Leisure, pressure. And you can see somebody's pressure is getting worse and worse.
The pressure is getting worse. That's why I'm sweating here. So the whole idea of the African Shrine being a place that has helped Afrobeats and Afrobeats itself. Tell us about that, really.
Oh, definitely. Not only this, as people call it, new African Shrine. But I always tell my brother, I don't know why they. African Shrine is African Shrine.
You don't like the new?
I know they talk new. I always say African Shrine. But they always say new African Shrine.
And people say no, it's day before.
Shrine, no, they old. Just the way people say, this is the new Africa. I'm like, what are you talking about? What is the old Africa?
Sure.
Africa no old, Africa no you. Africa is Africa.
Since you don't like or you have reservation to the tag, the New African Shrine, my question, as many artists consider it an honor or rite of passage to perform there at the New African Shrine that I call it, what other moniker has the New African Shrine come to be known as?
I don't know. Everybody calls it shrine. Shrine. Do they know that name?
Just drink now.
I don't know. Let me wait first.
Drink for what do you call this part?
Wait. This is pressure.
Drink for pressure.
This is pressure. This is leisure.
Drink.
Wait.
Cut that part out.
Let me answer the question. Let me see.
You go miss some.
I won't miss it. Because somebody has called one nickname for me one day.
Time up.
You're right, I'll drink. I don't know any nickname for sure.
Since. So ladies and gentlemen, it's a tie. 3 filled up on Seun's side, 3 filled up on my side.
As
so
I
that's
said,
like a tie.
2 for leisure, 2 under pressure, I won't lie. But, somebody here has 4 on the pressure side.
Okay.
You can tell it's getting worser. Worser and worser. So what's this name? Because I don't go
let
drink.
Let me put my leisure on.
No, you don't have leisure. All your drinks are pressure.
It's called the maker of Afrobeat. Yes. Yes.
This guy is a scammer.
The shrine is known for its vibrant atmosphere
and
live musical performances.
You have added scamming to your corruption. You guy. You go find Nigerian politics. Not only are you
so?
corrupt, you are a scammer.
Under MOP.
You have scammed me.
Under MOP.
This name doesn't exist, ladies and gentlemen.
MOP?
This maker of Afrobeat name you are talking about.
Based on situation of it has been a vibrant atmosphere for live music performances, and it has become a pilgrimage for music fans and tourists from all over the world who come to experience the unique blend of music, arts, and activism that defines Afrobeat. Hence the name, the maker of Afrobeat.
See, let me tell you something. One of the things that makes me proud is this: what are you doing? Your corruption power don't reach that wide. You can't change courts.
So you fight me on this one?
This one will go to Supreme Court before you can move this thing
but
here.
I want it at the appeal
before
court.
You can go move this thing here, we have to go to Supreme Court.
Let's start with the appeal court.
No. We are going straight. We don't pass election tribunal, we don't pass appeal. Straight. They need to say Beavers. Beavers Beavers has no say in the election. All Nigerians, they happy now. No, wait in 3 weeks. 3 weeks now they go talk at the game. You go hear protests.
So your final, so we have one question each now.
Ask your last question.
No, you ask your last question.
You ask your last question.
My final question.
There's only one question, so I can't even catch you.
It's 3 here, 3 there now.
I can't catch you.
For leisure and pressure. So Wizkid is to Wizkid FC, most def, you know that one. And this question actually, Auntie Annie missed it. I think Maddie missed it too. Davido is to 30 BG. You know that, right?
Yes. 30 billion gang. But no, he's 27 now. He has promised me 3. He promised me 3. David, am I lying? He promised me 3 billion. Now my guy, we were together at the show. He said he's going to give me 3. So he's now 27 BG.
Okay. What do Burna Boy call his fan base? This always works. Why? Why is there nobody knows what Burna Boy fan base are called?
Let me see.
Why does this always work?
Burna Boy get fan base, but they call themselves something.
Can you imagine?
Wait. I'm coming. I'll find out.
Auntie Annie said Giants baby.
Let me see.
This always works.
Let me see. I'll get it. If it exists, I'll get it. Let me just be scrolling through all my brain now. Let me just scroll.
Thank God, Seun is going to drink today.
Burna Boy's fan base.
Yes. You know you're wasting time.
Thinking is not wasting time.
Hey, that's corruption.
When you are thinking is very, very important. When someone is thinking, is using time the way it's supposed to be used.
But that's corruption.
It's not wasting it. I'm not wasting this time. I'm using it well. I'm thinking.
It's shocking that this question, I think virtually everybody that has come on 7 of 7 gets to miss it.
I don't know it. I'm not even that. Why am I ever disturbed myself like I know? I'm not that into pop culture. So how can I even know?
But you don't follow FC's them scatter everywhere.
I follow people that have come to look for my trouble.
Oh,
And they can't find me.
I was about to say the name of it. You don't have an answer? So just drink.
I don't have an answer.
So you've not had issues with the Outsiders? That's what they are called. He has an album called The Outsiders. The name of his band, they are called The Outsiders. And his fan base, they are called The Outsiders. That's what Burna Boy fans are.
I didn't even know the name of his band.
Okay,
Now
you know. Now you know.
It's not I'm just not that.
So they never jam you for Twitter. The Outsiders. I think they are cool.
I don't know if nobody can jam me really.
No, just
you
banter.
come across me. I mean, they jam them.
Oh yeah.
When they come across me, I have not lost one yet. 3 battles, undefeated.
Name them. FCs.
Whiskey FC. I think it's twice.
Did you win them?
First time and second time.
You know you can't win the FCs.
Go and check the track record.
FCs, is it true?
Obedience.
Yeah. Did you win them?
Still undefeated. Still.
Obedience, did he win you
and
people?
Still. Did you hear what they said at UFC? And still.
Oshe, Kamaru Usman.
No.
Okay.
Not Kamaru Usman.
Okay, yeah. Seun Kuti.
Israel.
Israel Adesanya.
And still.
The undefeated.
No, they defeated him once. What can I use? Francis Ngannou.
Okay.
And still. No, I've never come across that. We've never, I'm not how would I put it? I don't really do pop culture.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Like mainstream is not my thing. I personally don't want that because I do a lot of my things myself.
Mm-hmm. Like you guys used to see in a 24-hour store around that.
In Allen, yeah.
Why did they call the name of it? Okay.
Everybody knows I live off Allen. So like go to the store, you have to do things yourself. You want to walk around, want to walk your dog. Yeah. I like walking my dog. My dog helps me keep away everybody. When people see my dog, they don't come and take picture. When I'm walking alone, picture. Yeah. I want to eat, picture. So I don't really follow that life because I don't like it for myself. So that's why I don't know. Not because I'm too big to know. I just don't know.
Valid. Your next question?
Yes.
Okay, guys, looking at the table.
What?
Let them see the table. Camera. 3 filled up on my side, 2 down on Seun Kuti's side.
That's why you can never get this question.
Oh, you just want a tie.
And you don't drink the other.
You just want a tie.
The Ekore Madu question.
I did now.
You didn't
10
get
years, 6 months.
The way I said it with confidence is a bit annoying, but I'll let you be.
Your final question.
My brother Femi has been nominated. How many times?
Wait,
at the Grammys.
Wait,
How many nominations does he have?
God, how many have I drank? Because I know I asked Auntie Annie this question and she missed it and I know the answer. Nomination plus this legacy album with Fela Kuti. Don't just say wrong. Talk. Wow, nice one. 6, 7, 6, 7.
7.
No, and 6, 7, 6.
7, 7.
6.
7. What's your final answer?
6. No, now. 4. Hell no.
Okay.
Google.
There are 6 nominations under his name.
Uh-huh.
But his own nominations.
Scam.
Not shared nominations.
Corruption.
Not shared nominations.
Corruption.
His own nominations.
Eh.
The remaining 2 is shared with his son.
Oh, but your question again, sir?
How many
Yes.
nominations does Fela Kuti have?
Yeah, he's 6, man. No, Fela Kuti, even in the shared one, his name is in the shared one.
But
5.
his own that he has.
Today, I no go drink.
It's 4.
We'll fight this battle.
He's sharing 2.
Where are
with
your
his son.
ancestral ASS, ACC? Today,
He's sharing 2 with his son.
which is in total 4 plus 2.
What is 4 plus 2? He's sharing that 2. They're not his own. They are a project.
So with
Legacy project.
What?
Femi and Made together. Legacy project.
what do you want to happen?
You are going to drink.
That's
Femi's nominations
That's what?
for his own projects.
Okay, you know what? Based on justice, what's the motto for MOP?
No. Don't bring MOP into this. Let's fight
Because
our
I
corruption.
want to join you people.
No, I'm not having you in that party. As soon as I leave here, I'm going to send your picture to our party secretariat.
Avoid this guy.
That if this guy is a member, please make sure he doesn't rise to any position of influence. See, I'm making sure I finish my drink
I'm making sure I finish my drink too.
because it's not good to.
I said 6. So looking at the table.
You still have to drink one.
I just did.
And the 10
But I just
years,
did.
10 years, 6
But I
months,
just
you
did.
didn't drink it. 10 years,
So you
6
want-
months,
So basically.
still the 10 years, 6 months. And then the first one
So basically.
that you said Femi won,
So basically.
we are recapping.
So basically, you want a tie
No.
because it's going to be a tie.
5. This is already 4-3. I warn you.
How?
This is 4-3.
How many filled glasses can we see?
Leisure, pressure.
And what if I put my leisure there?
You don't have leisure. You don't take anything for granted here. Bring it 5-3. This is the final score of the day. This 2 is for leisure. Don't forget. I drink this one to help him. I drink this one just because I was feeling hungry.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
5-3.
Seun Kuti has said it.
5-3.
So that we don't take this matter to the
Supreme Court.
Supreme Court.
We have evidence. You know, everything here is on tape.
Let's just rest.
Everything here is on tape. I want you guys to come and count the cups of the game. You know, 7 of 7
Yeah.
today. Yeah?
Yeah, count it. Man. You see, saying a strong distance. Drink one.
No. I've already drank wine. It's not good to mix. This is the course for the day. But please,
One,
before I go, anybody
2,
coming
3.
anybody coming to this show, bring security.
But you had your own now.
Yes,
Yeah,
now
see
that's
here.
why I was able to catch you.
Oh yeah.
There's so much going on behind the scenes. Answers are being
Seun Kuti, the castors.
answers are being projected.
They were.
Answers are being put on screens,
They were.
whispered, signaled. There was a answer that was signaled like this.
What screen?
Somebody put up a hand like this to give answer.
What does this
7.
mean?
7.
Oh, this is 7.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Now
Okay.
you can hear that. That's what you didn't hear. Before they send you, scissors.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this session right here on 7 of 7. But that's not all. As always, we always love to check the celebrity before we let our guests go, and we do it in the form of tongue twister.
Okay.
Are you good with tongue twisters?
I'll try.
Fela's funky fairy Afrobeat rhythm rocks the streets.
Fela's funky fairy Afrobeat rhythm runs the street. Fela's funky fairy Afrobeat rhythm runs the street. Fela's funky fairy Afrobeat rhythm runs the street. Fela's funky fairy Afrobeat rhythm runs the street.
It's
Fela's
okay,
funky
it's
fairy
okay,
Afrobeat
it's
rhythm runs the
okay,
street.
it's
The
okay,
sun
it's
shall
okay.
shine soon. The sun
The
shall
sun
shine
shall
soon.
shine.
The sun shall soon shine. The sun shall soon shine. The sun
You're
shall
not
soon
saying it
shine.
right. You're not saying it right.
The sun shall soon shine. 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 The sun shall
You don't
soon
be called
shine.
Shang Shang inside
I
this.
no talk shanshon, na lie. Check the tape. Go and verify.
Now let's talk about Seun Kuti music-wise. What's happening?
Well, as I said at the beginning of the show, I have to drag myself on tour right now and go and record my next album because my record company is kicking my ass.
Why are you dragging the album?
No, I wasn't
why?
really dragging the album. They just not. See, this world is full of pressures.
Oh,
There
that's
was
why you have
COVID.
that's why you have pressure drink.
There was COVID.
Okay.
COVID
That's
finished.
2020.
COVID finished last year.
2020.
Yes, but
Wait,
it finished last
2023.
year.
Okay, yeah.
It started. It was a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
You know, so I mean, what can I do? I have to kill myself? Going around trying to catch COVID? No. So I started working last year. You know, I'm ready to record, but the time, you know, I just not been right with the producer I want to use. But now I'm working on a new time schedule.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just taking my time. I've been doing this for a while. You know, I've earned enough, how would I put it, goodwill to have leeway, you know, and not be pressured and overrushed, you know, into doing anything. It's true.
Okay,
I'd rather put out a good album, take time, than put out an album I don't like because I'm rushing.
Yeah. Is there anybody who should expect on this project, or you're looking at working
No,
with?
it's still too early to give out anything on the record. But
okay.
yeah, we have some really interesting people on the record already.
P-Square?
Maybe. Abi? Maybe.
That will be mad.
How they come and dance?
No, they will sing.
And dance.
Yeah.
It's the dancing I like the most.
That would be very crazy, knowing fully well that Seun Kuti and Peter and Paul, aka P-Square, Then you can imagine them on a track. After, okay, let me not go for that. Just go on social media and look for Seun Kuti. But that would be mad, by the way. Seun Kuti and P-Square collaboration. Anyways, thank you very much. Movies? You said you were shooting something.
I was shooting an advert, but yeah, we have some movies. You know, actually, we finished shooting one movie. The producer just refused to release. I don't know what she's doing. Blessing, release our film.
Call her phone name. Call the production. Call the title.
No, let me just. I like the name of our production company. It's called Blue Film Productions. It's awesome.
Was that why you decided to?
It's awesome. I love the name.
What was your character in this? Oh, you don't want to let it out?
No, I can't let it out yet because she has not even announced the film. This
okay.
girl.
Okay.
I'm waiting. Well, I have other movie roles that I'm playing, like in the pipeline. So yeah, I'm doing film now, but wow, I was actually shooting an advert last week.
Oh, okay. Any other thing you would like us to know about?
No, the corruption exists on this show. Corruption.
It's okay. Off your mic.
Okay.
Off your mic.
Corruption.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are done with 7 of 7. Thank you very much, Seun, for coming on.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, and that's all we have for today. And of course, we wish you the very best, family-wise, music-wise, movie-wise, and activism-wise.
You too.
And MOP-wise.
Yes, thank you. We'll never have you in the party shop.
Thank God.
Thank you.
And
your producer, Francis. We have to loud it. Francis is a
And that's the show for this week, ladies and gentlemen. Our time is done and dusted right here on 7 of 7. Like I always say, do not drink and drive, or else you might spill your drink. Good night.
Where's my chauffeur?